Hey Aries, it's your girl Yaya, about to give you another reading. So when I was saging and cleansing, I got that song, We Could Have Had It All. I don't even know that song. I don't even know that song. Somebody is missing the shit out of you, okay? Okay. And I got the Two of Cups. You could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or Cancer, or Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Okay. You know, I'm that kind of reader. I tell you guys all the time. I'm usually reading other people's energy and your energy. Okay, like we can let things go and move on with life, but people just can't. After we're gone, they're like stuck. Okay. Somebody's throwing all types of spell work at you. This is my second time doing this video because the shit just cut off. So they're doing everything. And I swear, last night in my dream state, I had to fight off people in my dreams last night. I yoked this one girl up with a scarf because a Taurus and a Capricorn, a Taurus and well, you could be dealing with Capricorn. A Taurus and a Virgo stole my shit and was like, they were running from me. And so I'm like, where's my shit? Okay, and this other chick that I remember who she is. I still remember her sign. I forget, but she could be a Capricorn. I don't know, whatever. I had to yoke her up by her scarf. Like, where are they? And so when I finally caught up to these two, I pulled both of them had glasses on. Somebody is like doing like mirror magic. Like they're trying to look into your life somehow. And I pulled both of their glasses off, and I swear I had a fight last night in my dream state. I woke up like 3 times last night. So if somebody is still doing dark magic on your ass, okay, but they can't, nothing's working. Nothing's working. Yeah, spell work. See? White magic, somebody's doing protection spells. You're doing protection spells. Heal your soul from the whore. Okay. How much? Sometimes the cost is too much. Sometimes it's worth it. Somebody is like contemplating on taking somebody back. I wouldn't do it if I were you. Tell the truth, yeah. Because somebody confessed something. So, if they confess something, that means they were involved. So what? You would give a fuck what anyone thinks? I know that's right, Aries energy. That's why I wrote it in red. Aries energy. Kitchen witch. Someone's a horrible cook. Somebody misses your cooking. Orange. It's your lucky color. Eat more oranges. Somebody's getting a lot of sunlight right now. Vitamin C. Boy, bye. Get rid of him for good. Yeah, most of you are not going to take the past person back. Okay, even though they're trying. I saw my ex today, and I was in line somewhere. Like, I came and I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, to everybody. And then I went to the desk, and I did what I was going to do. But, yeah, I had waved to a guy in his office. I had waved to this guy that I usually talk to when I go in there. And I'm like, hey, what's up? And so I go to the counter, do what I was going to do. I come back, and my ex was sitting there, and I didn't even see him or anything. But I know he's seen and heard me before. You know, I know he did. I just know. Because when he turned around, he's looking at me like, you know. And I'm like, and I just walked away. I was like to the guy on the other side, I'm like, nice to see you, bye. Somebody is like sick without your energy right now. Spell work, dark magic, see? That's just not working. They're throwing everything at you right now. And you just keep on blocking that shit. Yeah, Wakanda forever. Special needs. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Yeah, somebody treated you like shit in the past. That's what it is. And you're like, fuck you. Arrogant. He or she doesn't give a fuck about anyone but themselves. Yeah. Somebody, like, that's what happened in the past. This is past energy, I believe. So why would you take the person back? Okay. Water magic, you need a spiritual bath. You guys have been doing a lot of spiritual like cleansing and shit like this, I can tell. Peace, calmness, oneness, togetherness, yes. You guys are spending a lot of time with like friends and family. I just heard soul tribe, like new friends, new family maybe. Somebody had a baby, like you're now you're an auntie or an uncle or something like this. Or somebody's a grandma or grandpa. Substance abuse. This is what's going on. Your ops and shit, this is what they're doing. They're just so unbalanced. People are realizing without your energy that shit is fucked up. That's what's going on here. But you're just so unbothered. All Aries is like, Aries right now is tending to their childhood like spirit, and it looks really good on you. Everybody can see. Everybody can tell. Hot and cold. Someone can't make up how they feel about you. Yeah. Somebody loves and hates you at the same time, which is weird. Sanctity, holiness of life and character. Yeah, that's what you're working on. Yourself, your inner self, your child self. Inner self is about like self motive. You never needed anyone before. Why now? Yeah. That's what you're gonna ask the person that's trying to come back around. You're gonna be like, well, I'm doing fine without you. Why would I want to come back around? Because they need you. That's why. Okay. That's exactly why. Because they need you. You don't need them. You never did. Like, one of these people are going to understand. Well, I think they do understand that now. I think that's what it is. They understand that now. You never needed them. They needed you. Okay? Observe in silence. Yeah, some of you guys are watching shit go down in other people's lives, but you're like, fuck it. I'm not involved. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Okay? Be without malice. Yeah, listen, we don't hold any malice towards anybody. That especially the ones that, well, obviously the ones that hurt us. We don't hold any malice. No, we don't. That's why when I see him today, I didn't smile, but I gave him the side grin like, I don't hold no malice. Just don't approach me. Do not fear the unknown. I'm so glad he didn't say anything. Do not fear the unknown. The energy shift is complete, I just heard. It's complete. So there's a bunch of new things coming in. But Aries doesn't fear the unknown. We don't do that. Seek the lesson. Somebody has to like tap more into their spiritual side. Spiritual team, I just heard. Spiritual team. Ancestors, stuff like that. Lineage. Heed your dreams. Yeah. Somebody like is following their dreams. Or somebody should start following their dreams. Like, it's about time. Like, the energy is shifted. Okay? Embrace the masculine. Okay. Somebody has to embrace like both their like masculine and feminine sides of themselves. And I think Aries, you're mastering that. And it looks so good on you. Yeah, your childlike spirit and all that. It looks really good on you. People are seeing this. People are noticing. With loving kindness. Yeah, you've released people from your past with loving kindness. Like, respectfully. Okay. We don't have any malice. Okay? That's just what it is. Like my new bracelet. With the ting-ting-tinglies. Yeah. That's how somebody feels about you right now. They're tingling inside. Every time they think about you, it tingles. Yeah, whatever. I already pre-shuffled, guys. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me channel for Aries. So grateful. All the negative energy is already sent back to sender. Ashe. It's already sent back. Look, these two cards ain't supposed to be in here. Fear of loss. Somebody doesn't want it to be over, but it is. Ambivalence. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. These aren't even supposed to be in here. So somebody ran away from your ass and now they're saying that you're abundant. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. Exactly. Somebody ran away from your ass and now, like, somebody chose wrong, basically. Being cold, yeah. I bet you are to these people. Like, why should you show any emotion or whatever? Past trauma. Demanding. Yeah, I'm telling the truth about everything because my nose is itching like crazy. Okay. Too much work in reverse. Somebody's looking at you like you're gonna be you're easy, but you're not. Tolerating abuse. They want you to go back to a karmic cycle. Like, people are so weird about you, Aries. Changing them. Unlovable. Expectations. Not compatible. It's like, what the fuck? Somebody could be on the Taurus cusp. Too attached. It's really strange energy all the time with us. Like, it's always something, okay? Because it's always somebody else's damn energy in your energy. And that's exactly what the fuck it is. All right? There's no question for me. Fear of loss. You are afraid of of losing someone, of being abandoned. Take a chance. Yeah. Somebody's gonna approach you, I believe, from the past. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. That's our family member or friend. It could be anybody. Yeah, because they don't want to lose you for good or whatever. Yeah, somebody wants to 10 of cups with your ass. They know they can have it with you. They know they can have it with you. You're being celebrated? Or you're celebrating without this person. Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. Somebody chose wrong in the past, but now they're like, oh, you're my wish fulfillment, Aries. Don't go anywhere. I'm never going to give up on us. Yeah, but judgment is you're not coming fucking back. I know he's seen it in my eyes. Like, I know he knew I was there before I even saw his ass. That's the thing. I didn't even recognize him from the back or whatever. I don't know. I don't know him anymore. Okay? And yeah, Spirit just said, I never knew him. You never knew somebody. Because it was so easy for them to let you go in the past. Somebody just wants to come back because you're on your fucking back. Because somebody's broke. Yeah, they're broke spiritually as well. Yep. They need you. They need you for everything. Aries, you're everything to somebody. Okay? You're everything to somebody. Yeah, they don't have any fucking stability without you. Okay? Somebody wants to come towards you, but they can't. Yeah, he couldn't say shit. You're looking at me like, no, you can't say anything. Being cold, you seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try to be more friendly. Yeah. We're definitely not giving, like, we're giving the fucking stank evil eye to these people from the past. Yes, absolutely. I was walking my dog the other day in the neighborhood and they were all sitting in one place, okay? Because they can't go to another spot. They got kicked out of that spot. But I didn't even look over there because what for? What for? Yeah. They want you to take this fucking cup, right? But you're waiting on the divines. You're being cold for a reason. Okay? Yeah, this Knight of Cups. They want you to fucking accept some cup. Somebody wants to give you an offer. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords. Somebody wants to give you an offer. Because they're sick without you, right? Past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past traumas before moving on. Yeah. Everybody, I think, like collective energy, but Aries especially, like we're the first ones to do everything. We have healed. Or somebody's still in the process of healing. You know what? It's like, there's no timeline when it comes to healing. It could take a long time, yes. It took me a while. Good thing I was in isolation. Like, people put me in isolation. It was the best thing they could have ever done for me. I healed everything. I healed I believe, all aspects of my life. Except for, like, you know, there's always something to work on, right? I'm never going to be perfect, which I'm fine with. Because I like challenge. Okay, yeah, you're the Queen of Cups, Aries. You're in your bag. Somebody's realizing that you were always, like, supportive. The Three of Wands, that's your energy. They want to work with you again. This is really, like, things are super hard now that you're not around. Okay? I just heard somebody got divorced, and now it's like, now that you're not around, like, everything's on their shoulders now. But they cheated. Demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. Aries, some of you still have your guard up. Like super guarded. Like a rabbit fence. That's what I just heard. A rabbit fence? Yeah. The devil's not fucking with you, though. The devil is not fucking with you. Yeah. He wants you to let your guard down for the wrong person. Okay? For the wrong people. The King of Swords. I'm hearing politician. You have your guard up. So what? Is that who they're sending in now? Somebody who's a politician who can like talk you into it? I don't fucking think so. All right, too much work in the reverse. Somebody like thinks you're gonna be easy, but you're not. That's the thing. You're not. You're not easy. You're not easy. Somebody thought you were gonna be easy or something. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. Like they don't know what to do, and obviously they have no idea what to do. Like it's all about somebody has ran out of ideas. They've run out of things to do or say, or yeah, this King of Cups in reverse. With the World card? Yeah, because they know that you know that they're not sincere. Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. It's like they still want to come in to fuck with your head or something. It's not working. It's not working. Tolerating abuse? Yeah. We're not doing that shit. Do they not understand? No. Spirit just says no, they don't understand. These people are gonna fucking like holding on to your own energy, taking back your own energy. Like these people are not understanding that you're not going back to the past, changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are and move on. Okay. Yeah. Somebody needs to accept the fact that you're never coming back. Yeah. That's it. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? Let them fucking hurt you again? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's like, are you fucking stupid? Yeah. I'm sorry. You can't. No, you're not gonna make me out of balance again? Okay. I don't think so. You're not doing that. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Yeah. Somebody has total respect and love for themselves. When you have total love and respect for yourself, you don't let anybody come in and fuck that up. I told you guys, the best thing they could have ever done to my enemies could have ever done for me is put me in isolation. I'm so happy. Yeah. It turned me into the Empress. I can't make it up. It turned me into the Empress. It turned me into somebody I'm supposed to be. Okay. Yeah. Things that were done in the fucking dark. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm telling you. Somebody's in despair over this shit. But that's what they try to do to you. That's exactly what they try to do to you in the dark. Yeah, the moon with the fucking 9 of swords. I'm telling you. Hold on, guys. That Palo Santo is the ish. But yeah, with the moon card and the 9 of swords, somebody was like, now they expect you to like, take that shit again or whatever, but you turned into the Empress when you were in isolation. Like the things they were doing in the dark, you know about it. Okay. Why would you go back to that? Expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Dish your list and want what's real. I know that's right, Aries. You're like, fuck this other shit. Yeah. Everything came into fruition once you let everybody go that you should have, like, I just heard long ago you should have let them go. That's what I just heard. Okay? Everything new is coming in. Okay? Expectations. The Justice in reverse? Huh. Somebody doesn't know what to do without you anymore. They're like, what do I do? Not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. Yeah, some of you have like total guard up still. Like you're still healing, some of you. Some of you are still healing. Okay, from this betrayal or whatever. Yeah. Moving on. moving on. Yep. In your fucking bag too. Okay? Somebody knows you're in your bag. And that's the only reason why they want to come back, which is fucked up, okay? Too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Somebody needs space right now. Or somebody needs time to figure out if this is like, if you're like in a new relationship or something, maybe somebody needs time to think about if this is gonna actually work out. Like, somebody's not accepting anything but the best. My grandmother used to say that. She had dementia before she passed away. She used to go over there to the house and, you know, wipe her ass and like do her hair, clip her finger and toenail, like, you know, cook for her and shit. And she didn't know who I, like, she has so many grandchildren that she didn't know who I was, but she knew I was like, you know, her grandchild. But she's always said, oh, I always get the best. My grandmother was a spoiled ass bitch and never loved me. And I was the one that took care of her when she got sick. You would have thought other, like my other sisters would have went, but nope. You would have thought that, but nope. And I used to drive, you know, like 40 minutes to go down there. And they were like, some of them lived in the area. I mean, whatever. The Four Swords. Too attached. Yeah. Somebody's taking time to figure out if this is something they want. Somebody's like realizing they have to, like, they're like, I don't want to fight anymore or whatever. Or this person's figuring out that they've been betrayed. I'm hearing divorce. Or somebody wants a divorce. Somebody's figuring out that they deserve better. Real basic. So if you're in a relationship, or if you're in a new relationship or something, or this is like a past energy maybe, like you already know you're not going back because they, I mean, you're like, okay. So maybe somebody is thinking about their ex or something, or their ex is thinking about them, but they're just like, I'm not going back to that. Maybe somebody does still have feelings or whatever. I don't, but you know, that could be somebody. All right, let's clarify a little bit more. So yeah, somebody knows they're gonna lose you for good. They're gonna lose the 10 of Cups. They know that you're celebrating. You're having a great time right now. Friends, family, all that. People are celebrating you. Somebody has a platform. Like, you could be a business owner, or you have like you know, a YouTube channel or something like this, or the Three of Wands. That's your energy. I think this just came out. Somebody wants to work with you again, but you're like, fuck you. Ambivalent. You say you want to love her, but you can't. You're not all in. Take time. Yeah, somebody was very, very uncommittable in the past, and their judgment is for you not to have stability with them. You moved on with the Chariot. That's somebody's judgment. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. That's somebody's fucking judgment. You moved on. You're never coming back. Somebody's just like, I swear, somebody's so thinking about, like, that's all they do is think about you. Being cold. Yeah, you're damn right. You're being cold. Somebody has their guard up so high that they're not seeing that the divine is trying to give them an offer. This Knight of Cups. Prince Charming. Maybe you already met this person. Somebody needs mental clarity. Maybe that's what you're doing. Yeah, the 8 of Swords. Didn't it just come out? Or no, somebody's in their head too much about this. Because they don't want to be betrayed again. That's what this is. Somebody is not taking an offer from a King of Cups because they don't want to be betrayed again. They're like, you're being sneaky. That's what that is. But maybe you could have the 10 of Cups with this person. Wow. That's really interesting. I mean, see, that's the thing though. There's nothing wrong with going slow. Like, that's the best thing to do, is go slow. And if somebody's like trying to push your boundaries, that's not the person. That's not the person. If they're not willing to go slow too, that's not the person. Past trauma, yeah. Somebody, you know, they don't want to go back to that, like, being this Queen of... You're the Queen of Cups. You are. You're the Queen of Cups. I know Aries is all the queens in one. We're the Empress. Okay? Yeah, with the three, okay. So with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands, that's also your energy. Somebody still wants to work with you, and the fact that you're not there is like weighing down on them. But they know they hurt you. So it's like, what is Aries supposed to do? They want you to let your guard down. That's what they want. Okay, so maybe an Emperor is coming in and they know that you still have your guard up. Okay? Maybe that's what it is. And they don't know how to approach you or whatever. Yeah, the World card. They're like, I don't even know how to approach this Aries. Okay? Maybe they already know, like, they already know that you've been through the fucking ringer. Okay? But they know that you guys are supposed to be together or something. Yeah, with the Temperance card. They want balance and stuff with you. Let your guard down a little bit. They want you to let your guard down. Somebody wants you to let your guard down. This Nine of Cups. Somebody good is coming in. Or somebody good is already around, but you just don't know. Because you're just like, I'm not trying to get hurt again. I understand that. I'm right there with you, okay? Demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. Yeah. Somebody wants you to let your guard down, okay? See, that's the thing. There's two people here. If you're a masculine energy, I'm talking a feminine energy. If you're a feminine, I'm talking about a masculine energy. Somebody wants you to. There's two people here. There's two people here. One wants you to let your guard down so they can hurt you again. One really actually wants to offer you like real love, but you have your guard up with everybody right now. That's what that is. Mowing the lawn. All right, I'll give it a minute. I'll give it a second. What a beautiful day, guys. Anyways, so yeah, like I was saying, are they coming back? I doubt it. So like I was saying, yeah, there's two people here, okay? One knows that you're not gonna let your guard down. The other one's like, I'll be patient, which is great, okay? Yeah, the Devil in the reverse, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So it's like somebody's asking you to let your guard down. The Seven of Swords. So that they can betray you again. I mean, what the fuck? Too much work in reverse. Yeah, somebody wants you to let your guard down so that you can be easy. The Hermit in reverse, they're out of ideas. Somebody does not know how to get you to let your guard down. Okay. It's like, damn. Yeah, they have no idea what to do. This King of Cups in reverse. He's a fucking liar. With the World card. He's a liar. He's a straight up liar, yeah. I cannot make this up. Like, they're like, come on, let your guard down. Tolerating abuse. Yeah, they want you to be abused again. Somebody wants you to be like, it's almost like, Aries, it's almost like when you were taking abuse and you were like taking this bullshit and like not having clarity or whatever, or, you know, just like, I just heard somebody had like the burden of other people on their shoulders. When you were like that, it was so easy to manipulate you and use you and shit like this. You're not like that anymore. You're so healed and changed. This shit's not working. Tolerating, but yes, it's death to tolerating abuse and taking your fucking power back. I can't make this up, yo. You're like, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit to myself anymore. I don't give a fuck how long I have to be alone. I don't care. I'm doing better without you anyways. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's on their way. Like, your person is on their way. Somebody doesn't want, that's why they're trying to get in the, okay, thank you, Spirit. That's why they're trying to get in the middle of, like, you know, your happiness and shit like this, your stability right now. Because they know somebody, like your real person, is on their way. They know. with the Six of Wands. They know. They know. Somebody looks at you as the catch-all end-all, like a boss bitch or a boss, you know, dude or whatever. Somebody knows that. So, ever since you left these people behind, you just have bossed up so much, like a glow up. Like you have glow up after glow up after glow up. Changing them, yeah, I bet. Trying to change someone never worse, accept them as they are and move on. Yeah, the Three of fucking Swords, okay, and the Temperance in reverse. You're not gonna let anybody ruin your balance after they broke. Like, why would you go back to that? Somebody, oh my. The Three of Swords, I'm sorry, I kept saying the Three of Wands. Yeah, the Three of Swords. After they fucking broke your heart, now they want to come back and you let them do it again. It's like, what? They have no balance now without you. It's like, why would you? Yeah, they're not going to get this Ten of Pentacles. Not with you. Not with you. Somebody's like, damn, I lost my forever after. I'm getting that movie Shrek. Remember that one? What was it? It was called like, it was like part 4, Happily Ever After. And he wishes, like, it was his triplet's birthday. And I love Shrek, I swear. I love cartoons. I love that movie Shrek. It's just, I love Donkey, okay? He's an Aries. Eddie Murphy, he's an Aries. Anyway, so that movie is like this, like, Shrek is like sick of everybody. Like, this is one kid with a lollipop at his kid's birthday party. He's like, what do you say? He's like, Daddy, make him do the roar. Yeah, do the roar. Do the roar. He kept saying that shit. Do the roar. But basically, Shrek kind of misses the fact that people were scared of him in the past. And now everybody loved him. And I'm like, well, okay. But I could see how he was getting annoyed. Anyways. So he wished, like, he meets Rumpelstiltskin. And he makes a deal for Rumpelstiltskin to take one day out of his life so that he could live like an ogre again. And it ends up being, you know, the day he was born, actually. And so he never goes to rescue Fiona and all that. He never, like, his family is destroyed. Like, anyways, he figures out how to get out of it or whatever. But my point is, what was my point? Yes, somebody's figuring out that they're not going to have their forever after. Not with you. And Spirit just said this. Somebody's figuring out that they're never going to have an happily ever after. Because it's not with you. Because it's not with you. They're finally, like, realizing that you were there forever after. I mean, what the fuck? Like, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I can't make it up. Okay? Somebody started, like, they're understanding this shit, that it's not gonna, and they're like, damn, how do I get Aries back? The Page of Cups. They're only gonna have a page? That's why they know that you're not coming back. Because you only have a page to offer them? No. It's a no. Unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself. Yeah. People are like, Aries, you guys are healing into the Empress. You're the Empress. Yeah, the things that were done in the dark against you and made you cry. Somebody's in despair right now over that. Yeah, it's their judgment. I can't make it up. The Three of Pentacles. They don't want to build anything with anybody else. They want the sun back. Somebody's like, let me come home. I'm not going to have a happy ending without you. Somebody's like, I can't build anything with anyone else. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or a Scorpio, I just heard. Or a Gemini. Damn. Expectations. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, Aries. It's like, what in the fuck? Expectations. Yeah, somebody was expecting your ass to come back, but you're not coming back. Yeah, because you were enlightened. The Star and the Justice is in reverse. Somebody really thought you were going to come back, actually. But the Justice is you're not. You know you're better off without this person. I cannot make it up. Somebody's like, oh, can we just make up? You're like, no, absolutely not. Exactly. I cannot make it up. The Justice in reverse. Again, it's a no. Not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. Yeah, you moved on and you're in your fucking bed. Like, you're chilling. 9 of fucking Pentacles. So we have the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. You're like, I'm done and I'm better off without you. Basically, real basic. Okay. The 6 of Swords. You were like, I have to move on. You're not gonna take my money. I just heard that. You guys ever seen that movie Death Becomes Her? It's Bruce Willis and Meryl Streep and what's the other one's name? Anyways, there's one scene where he's like, you're not gonna take my money. That shit's funny. That movie's hilarious. They made it into like a Broadway show. I really hope one day I get to see it. I know how much they cost though. It's just fucking like $500 a seat. But, you know, I'll have that money, you know, to spend, Spirit just said in like 3 years. Thank you, Spirit. So mote it be. Okay. So yeah, with the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, yeah. You're like, fuck you. You left and you're like, I'm cool. I'm in my bag. Why should I entertain that shit any longer? No. Absolutely not. Yeah. You're like, I'm not in despair without your ass. Okay? With the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm better off without you. Maybe somebody was stealing your money or something. I don't know. Or you were like the sole provider and nobody else gave you that. Aries, that's such our energy though when it comes to past relationships. We gave and gave and gave and never got anything in return. Why the fuck would you go back? Yeah, everybody's meeting their soul tribe now. Aries, once you've healed and done all your work, and it's coming in. If you haven't already started meeting, I have. Like a year ago, I met the first 2, friends. But now I have 4 more. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I still have my guard up. Yes, I do. And they know it, actually. I've told them. Okay? The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to give to fucking people, okay, that fucking fucked you over in the past. You're not doing that shit. It's just not going to happen. The High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Somebody doesn't want you to have intuition, but you do. I mean, once you were enlightened, there's really no going back, right? There's no going back. All right, to attach. Give your partner some breathing room. Yeah. That's what happened, right? Aries. Somebody was like, bye, or whatever. And you were like, okay, bye. But they were thinking, oh, she'll be back, he'll be back, or something like this, right? But you never came back. You never came back. You let the person have their space. The one I saw earlier, the ex I saw earlier, that's what he said. That was his fucking excuse. One day he comes over and he doesn't come in. Like, I meet him in the backyard, right? And he's like, because he had said on the phone, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay, I'm here, I'm home, or whatever, right? I'm taking this other job, blah, 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 blah. Are you gonna, be okay with that? I'm like, you're already seeing somebody else. I'm not dumb. And no. fuck you. Don't call me anymore. I'm done with you. This motherfucker stole my fucking, I left a flat screen TV there. And I took him to court and everything for it. And he had a text message that kind of contradicted what I was saying or whatever. You know, be careful on what you text and what you say on the phone and shit. People could be hearing you. They could be listening. Or either text messages, like, that shit holds up in court. Anyways, long story short, like, you know, the wording of my text message was like, you know, if I didn't love you, why would I, you know, give you a TV? And I didn't really mean it that way. I know that he never allowed me to have my cell phone in his apartment, actually a studio apartment, because he always was accusing me of like cheating. So I was like, well, I need something to do when I'm there, when, you know, we're just hanging out and doing nothing. Okay, when we're not having sex. Okay, because I like to hang out with you. So I brought it, like, you know, at first I was like bringing it in and out of his apartment. I would bring it, I would take it back, and I would bring it, and I would take it back. You know what I'm saying? But then I left it there for a while because I was like, okay, I stay over here like a couple days a week or whatever. And so when I broke up with him, he kept it, right? What a bastard. You would think a real man wouldn't do shit like that. But he's not a real man. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Fuck him. Anyway, so, yeah. Okay. With the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords, okay, somebody has clarity on, yeah, like I was just telling you, somebody has clarity on the betrayal. That's it. That's it. They know it was betrayal, and that's it. Now this person wants to offer you a pentacle. Somebody needs your financial help. I keep getting that. They just want to come back in for your finances, for your money. A King of Swords. Yeah, okay. So they can be back, you know, in good graces. Where for some of you, you were somebody's lucky charm. When you were in their life, their finances were better. You were their lucky charm. It's like they could look the part or something. Okay. Yeah, because you're the fuck. I can't make it up because you're the Queen of Cups. So now somebody's realizing this shit. It's too late. It's too late. All right, what's the outcome of this whole thing, Spirit? I can use my favorite deck. Yeah. What's the outcome of this, Spirit? Because this person's delusional if they think you're coming back. Somebody's contemplating that, though. I mean, Aries, my personal opinion, I wouldn't want to get stabbed in the back 10 more times if I were you. I just saw the 10 of fucking swords. I wouldn't want to if I were you. But this person's going to come in like crying or something. So, if you're healed, you're not going to fall for that shit. If you're really healed, you're not falling for that. So, yes, like I was saying earlier, somebody's still like, you know, healing. Don't talk to anybody from your past until you've actually healed, okay? I mean, I can't because they're all blocked on this end. All of them. Family members, friends, all that shit. They're all fucking blocked. All of them. Somebody's gonna call you from another number. See, this is what I'm waiting for. This King of Cups right here. This is the future. This is the outcome, okay? The King of Cups. That's why I'm never gonna fucking go back to the past. I know what I deserve. Okay? Yeah, the Queen of Wands, that's you. That's you. That's you, Aries. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. The World's card. I cannot make this shit up, yo. That's what we want. The Ace of Swords. It's like this person's going to help you heal your heart. So if somebody, okay, I was saying this earlier. There's two different, like, you know, people coming in here. There's somebody that wants you to let your guard down so that they can hurt you. And there's somebody that wants you to let your guard down so they can heal you. Thank you, Spirit. So there's two different scenarios here. Either way, you're healing. You've been moved on. Most of us will not go back to the past. If you've really healed, you're not going back to the past. Okay? That's for somebody. If you really, so somebody, okay, somebody's contemplating on going back to the past. You've not healed. You're still very damaged, and you need to go within and still work on shit. Okay. Oh my God, I just heard Taurus. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I cannot make this up. Let me cover her up because she's naked. I need to give her some clothes or something. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, somebody still wants you to work with them or something like this, so they can heal. They need your energy to heal. This is the future. This is like the outcome of this whole thing. Like, somebody needs you to heal. It's like, okay, yeah, the Hierophant reverse. The fucking Hierophant reverse. It's like, somebody doesn't want you to be looked at in a good light. This is the future. Like, this is like the outcome of this whole thing. So somebody's still talking shit. Of course. This King of Cups wants to come in. You're the Queen of Wands. Okay. The World card with the Ace of Swords. Somebody needs mental clarity. The Three of Pentacles. Somebody's looking at your work, and somebody doesn't want you to be looked at in a good light. They want you. Somebody does not want you to be looked at in a good light. I mean, isn't that what's going? That's what always happens to Aries. Like, that's what this whole thing is with Aries. Like, somebody does not want you to be looked at in a good light. I'm telling you, I cannot make it up. I'm not sure what the obsession is. You are definitely healing your child wounds. And you're just chilling, y'all. So it's like, okay, somebody doesn't want you to be looked at in a good light, but you are being looked at in a good light. It's like, okay. This King of Cups, who is this King of Cups? The Temperance card? You're balanced. You want equal give and take. Yeah, I cannot make this up, yo. You want stability. That's what you want, Aries. That's all you're actually, Aries. That's all we're really looking for. And okay, I just heard this. Spirit just said we have balance and harmony in our own life right now. So why would you let somebody come in and ruin that shit? That's what I'm on, actually. You ain't gonna come in and ruin my shit. I don't think so. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. After all the fucking work I did and put in, please, you crazy? Yeah, the Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody's like, I know better. I know what's best for you and shit. You're like, no. No, you don't. I know what's best for me. Yes. The Five of Swords. I know what's best for me. I'm not going to let you come in and do shit to me. No way. The Six of Cups. They're like, oh, just give to me, give to me, give to me. Give to me. I need you. I need you. Somebody's definitely trying to come back around. They're always trying to come back around. Please. Even if it's just in your dream state or something like this. I'm telling you right now, I had a fight in my dreams last night. I'm yoking people up and shit in my dream state. I woke up like 3 times. Yeah, you're like, I'm holding on to whatever I'm not letting you have shit. No. It's a no. Yeah, you guys are super guarded. The Eight of Swords. I don't blame you. Because of this. Because of the Ten of Swords. But everything's going to be okay. The Five of Cups. So who's in the Five of Cups? Not you. Somebody's so pissed off because you're not letting your guard down. Because you remember everything they did. I mean, if you're healing, you remember everything they did. All right, let's get you know what, I'm gonna use this one for the outcome. I'm not gonna do a chakra today. Just gonna pull one of these. Aries, all I see is, you know, just as long as you stay in your lane like you always do, you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine. Reminder, don't forget, I just said that. These people want you to like forget about all the betrayals and forget about all the shit they've done. But you can't, you're the High Priestess. Could be dealing with the Earth sign. I said that all throughout the reading. You could be dealing with the Taurus. I just swear to God, that's who I had to fight in my dream state last night. Was a Taurus and Virgo. The warrior, I cannot make this shit up. The warrior. I can't make this up. They want you to fucking take a leap of faith, but you're taking a leap of faith for yourself, Aries. Cycles. I'm getting... They're going to start doing things on different moon cycles. Somebody's really focused on you, and so they're looking into you in terms of the moon cycles. I just heard that. These people are desperate, okay? It's desperate energy. The Grove. You're just chilling. Meanwhile, confidence, yeah. Confidence. Loyalty. Loyal to yourself. Most Aries don't, we're just like so super like into self right now. And that's really Aries energy. Could be dealing with the Leo. Understanding, yeah, we understand, all right. And you're tapping into an understanding about yourself, more understanding, yeah, success, I cannot make it up. Spirit just keeps saying, just keep going with what you're doing. High Priestess. You know to keep going. Okay, one more. Forbidden, it came on reverse. Somebody knows they can't fucking approach you with no bullshit, that's for sure, okay? I like it. I like to be left alone from people from my past, especially people from my past. And I think people know that if they approach me, they better not come with no bullshit. Like, they want you to react a certain way, but you're not going to. That's number one. Number two, we'll just like brush it off. Like, okay. It's like when a bug lands on you or something, and you're just like, there's no reason to panic. Aries, that was your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, I always get clarity when I do these readings. I sure do. I hope you guys have a really good day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. Okay, and until then, I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Later, Aries.